watching.
No, I was just looking down at the scorecard. I was just looking down at this card just here. And I didn't even see the result there. My bad, sorry. So next up we have Bliss.
Ooh,
And Kerry Villetri.
60 kilo. This is my division.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this means that we can expect a bit of power, but still fast. But usually these girls, I'm 5'10", I stand 5'10", and so weighing in at 60 kilos is a lot for me. Like I'm a skeleton by the time I get down to 60 kilos, but I was always taller than my opponent. So the girls at this weight, you can roughly say between sort of 5'8", 5'10", you're looking at.
Both of these girls, I do know, and they're taller, not too tall, but
yeah. So it'd be good with this weight. When you get into the smaller weights, it's a little bit harder for knockouts. You just can't really generate enough power. We have to manufacture power, but basically what we say is you sit down into your punches. You have to sit down into your punches, which means sink down into the floor and use your legs to drive power. Everybody, when you get 90 kilos behind you, you can kind of throw your arms around a little bit more.
It's a lot easier to throw them at 90.
Yeah, to have that power behind it. And so the general tactic is, even if you're small, you can still have power, but it comes now through technique rather than just pure weight. So with 60 kilos, what I like about this weight division is that it's still very fast, and it's still going to be very, very speedy, but more power now than a lighter division.
Yes, for this fight in particular, I do feel like it's going to be a fight of styles, very both stylistic. Mia from Muay Thai, obviously.
Yeah, she's going to be very well put together, absolutely.
All right, here we go. Fight number 4, 3 2-minute rounds in the 60-kilogram division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner with 1 win and 1 defeat out of Muay Thai. Put your hands together for Mia Bliss.
Mia's also quite young too. I think she was very, very young. I used to train with her at corporate boxing. I think she's only about 16 then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so very, very young.
She's got a long career ahead of her then. Bit of a dance anthem to come out to, just making us feel good.
And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner with 2 wins, 0 losses, 1 draw. Fighting out of West Side Muay Thai. Put your hands together for Kerry Villetri.
Do you know much about West Side Muay Thai?
I do. They used to be Kelly Muay Thai.
Oh, okay.
Over in Oxley, I think. I haven't done much work with Kerry, but I have seen a few of her fights. She's very fast and very strong for her weight.
Excellent. Now, as predicted, very long, slim girls.
Yes.
It's always my worst nightmare to fight people that are as long and tall as me, because I don't know how to deal with it. I'm usually fighting people that are short.
I actually have never come across that. I haven't found an opponent that's taller than me yet, so
yeah, well, lucky.
I'd be very, very lucky.
It's a nightmare. It really confuses you, because you're like, no, you're not supposed to be able to touch me right now. How are you hitting me? Both of the girls now going to seal the ring.
Just had a little mix up there with Mia.
A little confusing. She was going to do the white crew first and then seal the ring.
Forgetting to seal the ring.
And what the purpose of the sealing the ring is, if you guys are unfamiliar with Muay Thai or watching this for the first time, essentially what this is, it's a traditional Thai preparation for the fight. What the fighters are doing is essentially sealing the ring to protect themselves and each other from bad spirits or bad energy or bad vibes coming into the ring, so that both of them can go home safe to their families at the end of the night. We do want to cause damage. Obviously, we want to win a fight, but nobody wants to maim anybody. Nobody wants to hurt anybody seriously, because especially in Thailand, they know that fighting is a way to feed your family and take care of your family. And if you're not able to fight anymore after you have a a bad loss or whatever, you get damage, it could impact a family. It could impact everybody. So it's an important kind of part of the tradition, and I think it's quite nice that we still always carry that on, even in Western styles, even if you're not sort of Buddhist or don't feel that spiritual connection
just pay
to
respect
it.
to the sport.
To respect to the sport, and also it's just a nice showing of respect for your opponent, that you, by your act of sealing the ring, you're also showing that you care about their health and well-being as well.
In all my years of fighting, it's never been explained to me like that before.
No, really?
That was a very, very, very great way of explaining that.
Well, I like to draw a lot of stuff back to that, like what I've understood about, where this sport comes from, because I think, especially with MMA getting so huge, and then, nothing against the Conor McGregors of the world, but when it becomes this big circus and it becomes this, I don't know, you kind of like take the martial art away from the martial art itself, take the martial artist out of the martial art. And I think there's showbiz to this sport, but also there are these traditions that really come down to drawing the best out in each other as these girls go to battle. Coming out firing strong from the get-go. Nice knees at the outside from the blue corner.
It's going to be a lot faster pace at 60 kilos.
Yes. Oh, nice
Beautiful
elbow from the outside. Kerry not bothered by it.
Both
Big
girls
kicks.
looking completely unfazed here and strong.
Yep. Nice knee for knee there. Kerry just looking a tiny bit stiff to start with, and I think that often happens just with the nerves. She'll settle into it, I hope. We got the blue corner coming out.
Beautiful,
Beautiful
beautiful
teeth. Lovely. Southpaw here as well. She could be my exact double. Exactly right. She's looking for a sweep there. Not quite getting it. She just needs to go the opposite direction, the other side, and she would have been able to sort of manage that. But that shows very good balance from Kerry on the red corner. Nice kick. Beautiful
Mia
left
looks
kick.
very, very relaxed at such a young age, and only one fight. 2 fights.
Beautiful knees from both girls up there.
Beautiful
Kerry with
answer
it.
with that right hand from Kerry.
Right hand on
Kerry
the break.
looking a little bit tight.
Yeah, a little bit tired. I think it's just the nerves that kind of got to her. She was really tense to start with, and oftentimes that means you're not breathing properly. Now that's it. She's looking for that sweep, but nice one from
Beautiful
Kerry. Very
answer.
good balance, and then counter back. Oh, lovely outside leg kick there. And again, beautiful. She is using her southpaw style very, very well. Stepping out, again, towards her right side. Stepping out to the opponent's inside. I said inside leg kick.
Beautifully timed
one
kicks there
answer
from
back.
Mia every time.
Nice checking, and then just throwing that left hand straight down the middle. It's good composure. The girls are settling in now just a little bit. Inside leg for inside leg as the round finishes. Wow.
Great round.
That was so fast. I can't even believe that's over. That just happened so quickly. Yeah, impressive.
I'm still amazed at the composure just from both ladies. Again, for everybody at home, I would not have been fighting as well if I'd only had 2 fights under my belt.
These young kids come up. It's amazing. I think because they have so much access to watching YouTube and stuff, they really know what fighting looks like.
We were talking about that before. Yeah, there's nothing back when we were fighting.
No.
You had to find it on DVDs or something. You couldn't just watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, that was very impressive. From the blue corner, she just had a beautiful pacing, beautiful timing, and her footwork is correct. She's moving out towards the outside of her opponent, which means away from the power side, away from Kerry's right side, and just landing at will with her left kick and her left hand. I'd say for Kerry, what she needs to be doing in this round is, I would say, definitely relax a little bit more. She's gassing herself out by being as tense as she is, but yeah, stepping towards her left. Step to her left and start letting go with that right kick. It's Mia's open side. That's it, just like that. She eats a left hand for her troubles, though, unfortunately. Nice looking. Beautiful right hand there from Kerry. That's more what we're talking about. Nice left kick.
Catch. Great right hand.
Excellent right hand. Mia smiling at her. She's like, yep, this is the fight I wanted. This is what I was looking for. Beautiful right hand. Nicely
Those
timed.
right hands are very accurate from Kerry, aren't they?
Yeah, when she throws them straight down the middle, they're landing perfectly and with power. That looping right is probably going to be less effective for her. Nice. Coming back from Mia there.
Punches.
She says, I can do that too. Nice. Evade and counter.
Mia's starting to look a
Textbook Muay Thai.
little bit, breathing a little bit heavy too.
Yeah, a little bit flustered. A few of those right hands are landing very flush.
if I was Kerry's corner, I think I'd just tell her to just go forward right now. It seems to be very effective when she's putting the pressure on.
Yeah, she was working very well. It's setting behind those punches. That right hand, when she throws it straight, it is landing clean and flush every time. I'd like to see her follow it up. Punch hard and then step through knee, step through kick.
Yeah, definitely step the pressure up from the red corner.
Yep. She was sort of getting outstruck in the first round, and now she's coming back very strong, very good impact. That's it. Nice strong punches here. Mia taking some big breaths. Oh, beautiful step in, a little stepping elbow in. It's like both girls are respecting each other's power at this point, probably a little gassed as well. Nice hook there. And an inside leg, but checked. Oh.
Hopefully we see Kerry press forward a little bit here. There we go.
That's it. Strong.
Beautiful answers.
Nice. So she's got a lot of confidence right now in that right hand. She can see it's having the effect. And maybe going to it a little too much towards the end of that round, just really like showing it to her. They call that telegraphing. Like, yep, you can see that coming from last week.
I do feel if I was Kerry's coach right now or her corner, I would be telling her to just bite down on the mouth guard, keep your hands up, and put the pressure on Mia. Because unfortunately, I feel that Mia, maybe it might be an age thing, is just getting a little bit mentally overwhelmed right now at Kerry not being phased by. Mia's technically gifted and landing a lot of shots, but Kerry just staunched her out and made her feel as though she's unaffected. Kerry can win this. Both can win this in this round, actually.
It could go either way in this round for sure.
Yep. So exciting.
Okay, here we go. Last round, third and final.
And of course, we've got our ref in the way. Yeah, the commentary.
Circling Kerry now doing the exact correct footwork. She's circling to the outside, looking to land that right hand at will. Nice teeps there from the blue corner. She does not want to eat another one of those right hands, so she's doing whatever she can to keep Kerry off of her. Kerry does look much more comfortable now. I think she knows that she was having some effect there.
But I would still say less waiting, less comfortable,
she's
more
gotta go.
action.
She's got to go. And Mia, a big wince there from Mia. She looks like she's sucking in some deep breaths. Yeah, and the corner is screaming at her to go.
There we go, there we go.
And Mia does not like that right hand at all.
Whoa!
Beautiful right hand. That is a beautiful shot there.
I would like to see Kerry double that right hand up, as we can hear from behind us in the crowd.
Go again. Keep going.
Kerry, double it out!
So Mia looks more hesitant now to be throwing shots because of how effective that right hand is. It's really slowed her down a lot because she's got some respect for the power that's coming behind that right hand.
But
body shot there.
We are running out of time in this third and final round.
Yeah,
I do feel there needs to be a little bit of action from either side here.
Yeah, I feel like Mia's probably just been a bit busier to the start of this round and throwing a bit more combinations together. Nice takedown, though.
Is going to play
excellent takedown.
For Kerry. Kerry needs to get back in there.
Nice body shot. I like seeing her mixing this up. She's going up to the head and then down to the body with that right hand. Nice teep. Second takedown. Good way to finish that round, with dominance. 2 takedowns together.
That was an amazing fight.
Yeah, excellent. That was great. That was so interesting to watch. And it was really interesting to see the mental game that happens. Muay Thai is 90% mental probably. I mean, there's a lot of physical preparation, but when you come out so dominant in the first round, and then you're like, oh, easy, I've got this. And then the next round, the person comes back swinging hard, and then it's like, uh-oh,
I've won a lot of my fights with that exact same tactic. Let them win for the first 2 rounds and
think that they're winning, and then you're like, man. Because it can be very exhausting for the person winning, thinking like, oh yeah, I've got you, and then you never back down. You don't resist.
Once again,
actually don't
leaving it in the judges' scorecards after 3 great rounds. Declaring your winner in the blue corner, Mia Bliss!
At the end of the day, Mia was probably just outstriking and a little bit more creative with her combinations, so she was coming up high lows, kicks, effective with the teeth, which kind of stopped Kerry's momentum coming forward. I think Kerry was having that greater effect with her right hand, but unfortunately it was mostly just the right hand that was having effect. Whereas, when you look at the fight as a whole, the other person is probably maybe having more control of the fight. And oftentimes, and like you said, I think if Kerry had pushed forward a little bit more, had been a bit more aggressive in that last round, it would have been possibly a different outcome, but at least definitely a little bit closer.
Great lessons learned from both girls in this fight. Obviously, you know, Mia, mental game needs a little bit of work, and then Kerry, you know, just back yourself a little bit more, girl. Go through.
It is so hard, right? Like every time, especially when you're against a very good counter fighter, and you're walking forward and you just get minced up. Every time you step forward, they're hitting you with something, and it's like, what can I do? And your corners are like going forward. Right? You're like, well, I want to, but I keep getting punched in the face. And in her case, I keep getting teethed in the stomach.
And it's always easier said than done, and the corner will always be yelling at me. Well, you go and do it, mate.
Yeah, you try.
Yeah. It's not as easy as it looks.
Yeah.
Another female fight coming up.
Oh, yeah.